Well, I mean, I guess that kind of spoils what the title of this video is. Hello everyone, my name is Dario Phantom, and welcome to my next playthrough. In case you haven't noticed, or rather in case you've watched my other videos, you'll notice that I'm not exactly pointing a camera at the screen and just hitting record. I always hated the screen growing up because it just looked so scary, just warning, I think a lot of people realize that, like, just text against a black screen or a blank screen is just kind of freaky to watch.
Now available from Disney Interactive.
But anyways, yes, I finally got a capture device. Yes, it is also a very old capture device, so it looks like I'm recording on a VCR, but I kind of like the aesthetic, actually. And it's actually kind of appropriate for this game, made by Traveler's Tales. This is Toy Story 2 for the N64. I believe it also released on PC and the PlayStation, of course, Dreamcast, and I think that's it. Should I turn up the volume, or is the volume good enough? We'll leave it here, and I'll have to see how this records and see how well it goes. Anyways, so we don't got very many options, and I think actually the subtitle for this game is Toy Story 2: Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue, hence, you know, Buzz Lightyear on the title. So yeah, just hit play. In order to save your progress, you are going to need a controller pack or memory card, whatever you want to call it, for the, you know, N64. It plugs into the back. So we're just going to hit start, or play game rather. And it has a really cool, like, layout of how the levels, like, it's done on the Etch-a-Sketch, obviously, as you see. But it just, I always thought it was really cool just how, well, you'll see as we progress through the game. We have 0 out of 0, or 0 just in total Pizza Planet tokens. That's the stars collectible of this game. And yeah, it can't go anywhere else, so let's just do it. Level 1, Andy's house. And unfortunately, you gotta sit through this text every single level. When you don't play with a controller pack or anything in, like, it's a blank, beautiful level, actually. But for some reason, they decide just to ruin it. I don't know. I'll complain about that later. Let's get the game going. Summer is here, and Andy's off to cowboy camp. Red alert! Buzz and the gang look on as Woody tries to save another toy from being sold. But Woody's spotted by Al, a toy collector. Al steals Woody! And even Buzz Lightyear is helpless to save his buddy. So because this is on the N64 and it's technically impossible to have video on it, or, you know, playback capability, they kind of lay things out with images from the movie in a storybook kind of fashion, which, I mean, saves me the trouble because then I don't have to edit them out to avoid copyright strike by the mouse. So, you know, I'll show the PlayStation 1 version sometime in the future, because I actually do happen to own that one too. And I was actually just gonna try to look at the bed here. This is the same one from the first movie, so I don't remember if that was also in Toy Story 2, like the actual movie, if he still had their same sheets. He might have. But this also gives me a chance to look out the window and just man, I think I'd be scared as hell, like, if I looked out my window and there was just a black abyss where the ground is supposed to be. I'll talk more about that later, because I don't want to get into it now. But so these little blocks here do tell you how to, you know, control the game if you don't already know how. If you press the A button once and then press it again, you can do an extended jump. Try to reach the open drawer. So you do have a double jump in this game. Tapping A twice allows you to jump farther, which, trust me, you're going to need it in this game. And unfortunately, I cannot break this. But, oh man, there's so much I want to say about this game. I don't even know where to begin. Well, first thing I guess I'll just mention is that if you notice on the sides of the video, I have a background, or, you know, the sides of the video match the layout of this room, which was just kind of an accident, actually, because this game's being recorded in 4:3, you know, because it was made for the N64, so a square box. And just so you guys didn't have a black screen to look at, or, you know, black sides to look at, sidebars to look at, I wanted to put in a background, and I just happened to find like, I don't know if it's officially made or what, but I just happened to find the layout for this room, and I kind of like it, because, you know, I originally was going to put, you know, Woody and Buzz, like, on the sides there, but once again, I copyrighted images, you know, it's one thing if it's like a unknown company, but it's another thing when it's Disney. So anyways, enough about that. I completely skipped over this part. So this block tells you can target with your laser by pressing the R button to do, and I actually missed what it said there, but basically it shows you what to do. So R is your first person mode, A is jump, B fires your laser. Yes, Buzz Lightyear actually has a laser in this game that actually shoots and kills things. So, I mean, you're getting your money's worth there for, what was it, 20 bucks, $24.99. Pressing down on the C buttons for the, you know, looking at the GameCube controller, does like this kind of spin attack. This is your only close range attack. If you hold down, if I hit the right buttons, if you hold down, you can charge and do like a little tornado attack, but be careful because you get stunned afterwards. Same thing with your laser. If you hold B, you can fire a big, you know, big blast at it. So we'll test it out on this guy. Rip in peace. And I think that's just about it. Start obviously does that. You can change the camera, which maybe I'll mess with that later. And L button does nothing. Pressing Z, you know, shows you your HUD, heads-up display, and that's pretty much it. I think I explained it all. Let's finally get out of Andy's room and explore the house. And like, this area is so cool. Like this, like every single level in this game is amazing. I love it to death. So this is telling you can jump onto poles, or in this case, a plant. Basically, if it looks climbable, you can climb it. Anything that's kind of like cylindrical. These like posts, no, you can't climb them. This string you could actually climb too. You can barely just reach it though. And Rex is here. He'll give you tips on how to get the various tokens in each level. So, but I've played this game so much, I can do with my eyes closed pretty much. And then you just, yeah, so I'm going to probably be doing just a lot of things just out of muscle memory, so hopefully it's not too boring to watch. But the main reason I did want to play this game is because Toy Story 4 is supposed to come out later this month, which I'm totally dating this video by admitting that. So yeah, it's basically telling us what we already know. And so yeah, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to play this game, considering it might be the last Toy Story movie to be released in theaters. Even though they said the same thing about 3, but I don't know. I really don't know what else they can do after this one. So you can push blocks or boxes or anything like that. You'll notice it with like this tape on the ground. Just, it's not always going to be this color, but it's going to be the same basic idea where you just, it'll like direct you where you can push this box. So, which is helpful, I suppose. We have our first boss on top of those boxes over there, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Gonna run up here and try to turn the camera. You could also like pole, or not pole vault, but you can like gymnast swing off of these miscellaneous poles you find around. And batteries are your life. And there's also coins in the level, in each level too. Collecting 50 of them and giving them to Ham will give you a token, so it's definitely worthwhile to get them. And I guess this is also worthy of note. There is this rumor going around on the internet since like the old days, like way back then, where if you collect 100 coins in this level, you can unlock like a place called Woody's Workshop and, you know, play like these mini games and stuff like that. It's 100% not true. There's only 92 coins in this level. Can't be done. So I just wanted to point that out. It was, you know, back in the days before people could verify rumors, you know, like, you know, Luigi and Super Mario 64 and stuff like that. So just, you know, fun things I guess people would use to mess with each other. Here's another cool window. And I don't know about you, but if I was Andy, like, this window would be awesome. Like, I would totally sit up here and just, like, stare, spy on people, shoot things with a slingshot. I don't know, like, but that's one of the things I do love about this game, because, like, you know, just like as I was saying in Super Mario 64, you just kind of look out, like, into the distance and just wonder, like, oh, I wonder what people are doing over there. You know, I wonder what's over there. And unfortunately, you can never get to them because, you know, limited memory space. But it's just so cool to gander at. And you're probably going to catch me doing that quite often in this game. So, let's see. So there's our first boss. So I'm just going to jump right over there. Defeat the turn robot to get it. Oh, wait. Oh, that was just telling me. So, this can be a pretty challenging boss if you don't know what to do. Just run around in a circle and then just aim and fire. Be sure to charge up your laser, because like you can only get one hit on it every like cycle. So, and aim. There we go. So one more should do it. Each level does have a boss. However, you won't always be able to get to it your first visit to a level. So here we are, our first token of the game. The first of 50, actually. So be careful when selecting this, because when you exit a level, you lose all your coins and all your little collectibles. So be sure to hit keep on playing if you want to keep on playing. I already got 23 coins. Doing pretty good for ourselves. So this was the attic, which I don't believe was ever... I don't think it was ever explored in the movies, actually. So that's kind of one of the other cool things about like video games and stuff like that, because you get to see parts of the world that you never do get to see. Like you never, and I mean, a part of it is like the creators, like the makers of this game tell Traveler's Tales, like, you know, inventing a lot of stuff. But I don't know, it just makes it so cool, like, because then when you go back and watch the movie, Toy Story 1 or Toy Story 2, anything like that, like it does, you do just kind of get like, oh, you know, I've seen that bookcase, or, you know, I've been in that room. I know what's behind that door, you know. So we just collected Mr. Potato Head's ear. Why was that so hard to say? And not in every single level, but in a decent amount of levels, collecting his body part. That's really weird to say. Collecting his body part, he'll give you like a special weapon or power or something that is unlocked for the rest of the game. So, God, there's so many places to go to. Hopefully the video's not lagging too bad. This game is kind of laggy on the N64. But I guess we'll take a chance to just like take a look at all this. Like, yeah, I played this game so much as a kid. It was so fun to play, so amazing. Because you just get to see... Well, because there wasn't many games at the time that I know of where you can run around... Like, you're always running around like a fantasy world, or, you know, planet, you know, secret areas and stuff like that. But, like, this is a game where you're running around like you're in real life. Like, this is the real world, so... But because you're seeing it from a different perspective, it feels like, you know, brand new and mythical almost in a way, like magical. That's what I meant to say. So hell, look at this. Even the countertop, something which, you know, everyone has one pretty much, you know, becomes like obstacles for like these little toys. I mean, I don't know what Andy's mom is doing, leaving the stove on like that. Someone should, you know, check in on her. But I don't know, it's just so cool. I can just, you know, cry, or not cry about this game, but just brag and just woo. There we go. I don't know words apparently today. Just woo over this game all day. Although she might have to do something about this paint job. Like, I mean, it's not bad. It's just kind of like generic a little bit. I don't know. And you hear Bo Peep. She's the one asking for her sheep, obviously. So our top screen's getting pretty full. We got kind of a lot of stuff up there. So I won't go talk to Bo Peep just yet because I don't have her sheep. So I will go to Ham though.
Way to go, Buzz.
Well done, Buzz. Here's your Pizza Planet token. Alright, so that's 2 out of 5. We're doing pretty well for ourselves so far. We're gonna take over a look in the garage here. Yeah, can you believe like how big this house is? It's crazy. And then we actually have a race over here with RC, which I guess we'll take care of now. This is actually no, I was gonna. Oh wait, hold on. So, oops, that was my phone. Let me toss that over there. I don't know if it even came up on the mic, but just in case. So, let's see, there's 2 ways to do this actually. Well, there's the legitimate way and then there's the cheesing it way. So, I'm going to show you both though. Alright. And, okay, I have another question. Does Andy have a dad, or, like, why is there, like, a tool section here? I mean, maybe Andy's mom likes to, you know, work on the shop, you know, build, you know, construct things. I mean, it's not just a masculine activity. But at the end of the day, she left the stove on, she's left the power tools on. Like, what the heck, lady? I'm gonna kill someone. So let's see. Should I show this off? I'm just gonna show this off. So normally you're just supposed to, like, if you go up to RC, you start the race. This giant crack here is the, you know, the line. So you basically just run around and, you know, here, I'll just show the circuit real quick. You just basically do this. Since it's the first level, it's really easy to beat him because he'll get stuck on this puddle and spin out. So basically you just do that and whatever. So this is a trick I saw like a speedrunner do and just saw online, so it's really cool. Hi Buzz, we're gonna race. So instead what you do, you come over here and basically you see how the laps are going down? And boom, there you go, just beat him super quick. So that's 3 tokens now we've got, and he just kind of like freaks the hell out. Oh wait, he's supposed to spin out. Wait, oh, he's still going. He thinks the race is still going. You're crazy, man. Stop, I command you to oh, there he is, there he is. Go ahead, come on, hit me. Ah! Oh god. Is he gonna spin out? Okay, I guess RC's just gonna keep going around even though he lost, but whatever. He's supposed to, once you beat him, just spin out, but whatever. Whatever floats his boat. So, I'm so excited to play this game. I can't stress that enough. And there's so many things I want to say, but I don't want to, say all the good stuff in one video, so... I guess I could mention that little green little pellet thing that I just picked up as a life, an extra life. You can only carry 9 in this game. Something I might try to do in this playthrough is get a game over. I've never actually got one. I don't think, like losing all your lives in a level. I mean, this game's not too hard. The difficulty comes from the stunts and collectibles you have to do, rather than the lives. Because here, let me try to get hit by an enemy, because it's really forgiving. So I took 1 hit. You see like that little bit of damage that I just got? Yeah, you need like about 15 hits to like actually like take damage. So alright, so the only area of the house we have not explored yet is the downstairs, so we're gonna do that. Just throw ourselves down the stairs, just completely just hit ourselves. Here's the last sheep of Bo Peep. There might be a way you could actually get it by like doing a jump here. I don't think I've ever been able to do it though. Oh, that's so cool. I swear to you, I've never done that before. That's kind of cool actually. I'll show you the normal way you're supposed to do it actually, and once again, okay, what is Andy's mom, like, we need to have an intervention, seriously. You have like this monster blood just like all over the basement floor. Like, is that supposed to be paint? I don't remember paint moving, like, whatever. Just, I'm not funny.
Thanks to you, I'm a whole spud again.
Wow, thanks, Buzz. Wow, I cannot do Mr. Potato Head's voice. In return for finding my ear, I will let you use the Cosmic Shield. It will only protect you from harm for a limited period of time, so make sure you use it wisely. So somehow these toys know the secret to, like, force fields. Man, I did not give these toys enough credit back when I was younger. So, You don't need the cosmic shield to get across, or maybe you do actually, but either way, you get it in the first level. It's pretty easy to get, so just use it to get across. You could probably... No, I'm pretty positive you don't actually need it. It just makes it a lot easier. This is really the only use in the game where you absolutely kind of need it. Otherwise, I think you can jump across or something, but I don't feel like testing that out. So we're going to do a huge epic jump. And... Can I hit this? Let me see if I can... Boom! Nice. Alright. I think we're kind of reaching the end of this video already. So I'll try not to take up too much time. As much as I would love to do a video a level, I'm probably... There's a couple levels where I'm forced to come back to complete them. Like, because I have to get, like, weapons or certain things. Like certain weapons or certain abilities that you get in later levels. So... But we'll do our best. That's all that matters. So... The 4th Pizza Planet token we'll be getting... if you look here, you can see basically just, you know, as I mentioned in the attic, the markings on the ground. And they basically hint to you what you're supposed to do here. Every level has a hidden, well, I say hidden in air quotes, but basically just there's one floating around in every level. So this is the one for this level. But it's not the last one, unfortunately. Because we still got to go give back Bo Peep's sheep. Okay, please. Okay. I almost hit down for a second. And the camera in this game is a little bit wonky. Here, let me just, for the fun, let me just see what passive camera does. Alright. Oh, it looks like it always stays behind you? Oh, you could control it always with the C buttons. I'm not sure if I like that. You having to control it. It's kind of convenient. But... Oh, it does give you some cool angles, though. Because normally, when you're doing... Oh, damn, where did you come from? Because normally when you're doing this, it's always behind you. That's what the active camera does. So does that mean I could just run with this, like, in front of me? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Like, look at that. You get some cool angles. Like, this could be used in, like a Game Informer, like a Nintendo Power, like, come play Toy Story 2. Like, that's kind of cool, actually. I might mess around with that later. For now, we'll just keep active. And I think that'll just about do it for this part. We've collected all the items we can. And we're about to get our last token. And give the lady back her sheep. Thanks for fighting my sheep, Buzz. Here's your Pizza Planet token. Alright, let's hit exit level.
And beyond.
This is always an epic thing, by the way, especially when it starts counting down your money. Like, as soon as the music finishes, you just hear like the... It's like it's like a casino, like a slot machine just like shooting at your money. That's the kind of feeling I get. So we got all the we got all the Pizza Planet tokens for the level. We won't ever have to come back here unless we just want to visit for some reason. And yes, I do want to save. For some reason, for the save screen, like, they have like a weird sound of like Buzz grunting. I don't know what they were thinking. And yes, obviously I beat the game here, but we'll just save in, you know, number C, the number C slot. But that'll be it. That'll be it for this part. And the next time, in the next part, we're going to be going to Andy's neighborhood. So I will see you guys then.